CV all over net income, capital value over net income. Anything you have, just use it to divide 1. Any value you have, use that value to divide 1. 1 over that value, you have your answer. Known our T, which is 5, our E, which is 0.12, then our K, which is 0.05. Then we use any of this formula. And whichever formula you use, you have the same answer. If you are using this, if your answer here is 2, if you use this, your answer here will also be 2. If you use this, your answer here will also be 2. There can be slight difference, which is approximation problem. But you all be in the same range. Now let's start with the first method, which say K equal to E minus annual sinking fund at E times 1 plus G all raised to power T minus 1. What are we looking for? We are looking for our growth rate. We are looking for G. This is what we are looking for. So to solve this, very simple now. Let's apply all this into it. What is the value of our K? Our K, what do we have as K? K is 0.05. 0.05 equal to our E. The value of our E is 0.12. 0.12 minus annual sinking fund is I all over A minus 1. I explained earlier that I all over A minus 1, that is annual sinking fund. But what are you using now? We are using for E. What is the value of your E? 0.12. So if I'm looking for this annual sinking fund, let's solve here. Annual sinking fund at E equal to I all over A minus 1. And the same thing as well, I all over 1 plus I raised to power n minus 1. Now at E, we are dealing with E now. What is the value of our E? Is 0.12. Our I will now be what? 0.12 all over 1 plus I 0.12 all raised to power n. Your n, the yearly review, 5 years, 5 minus 1. We have 0.12 all over 1.12 all raised to power 5 minus 1. We have 0.12 all over. Now 1.12 all raised to power 5. In solving this, now our normal way in using our calculator. So 1.12 raised to power 5, we have 1.762 1.7623 minus 1. This minus 1, this is it. Then continue. 0.12 all over 1.7623 minus 1. So give you what? 0.7623. Now divide this, use the normal division. We have this 0.12 divided by 0.7623. 0.12 divided by 0.7623. We have 0.1574. So here now our annual sinking fund here, ASF at E, everything will be 0.1574 times 1 plus our G. Our T is 5 raised to power 5 minus 1. Now from what we have here now, we have say K. We know our value for K from the beginning is 0.05. Our E is 0.12. And the annual sinking fund at E, the 0.12. Use it to solve annual sinking fund. I all over A minus 1. If you do apply that, you have the 0.1574 times into bracket 1 plus your G, what you are looking for, or close the bracket, or raised to power T which is the yearly review period. The yearly review period, the review period, which is after every 5 years, minus 1. Now, these are what you need now. Apply the normal mathematics, the normal simple arithmetics. You have this 0.05. If this one is coming here, minus 0.12 equal to, check what you have, minus, open bracket, 0.1574, close the bracket, times 1 plus g, all raised to the power 5 minus 1. When you subtract this, 0.05 minus 0.12, you have minus 0.7. 0.05 minus 0.12, we have 0.07 equal to minus 0.1574 times 1 plus g raised to the power 5 minus 1. Now divide all through by this, all over minus 0.1574 all over minus 0.1574. If this take away this, this minus has cancelled this minus, you are left with 0.07 all over 0.1574. 0.07 divided by 0.1574. We have 0.444268. We will look this. Then this will cancel this. 0.1574 divided by 0.1574. This will cancel the minus minus this cancel. We are left with what? 1 plus g all raised to the power 5 minus 1. Now from here again, what you have here now, you can bring this one here, this one, you can bring it here. That will be 0.4447268. This minus 1 comes into what? Plus 1 equal to 1 plus g raised to the power 5. So we add this with 1, we have 1.4447268 equal to 1 plus g all raised to the power 5. From here now, the next thing is indices. You use indices rule, which is to remove power, you use the root of that power. We want to remove this power, then we have to apply the root of this power. That means you square root both, sorry, you fifth root both, because it is 5, raised to the power 5. You now use fifth root to both sides. So when you apply fifth root to both sides, you have this, the fifth root of 1.4447268 equal to 1 plus g, because the fifth root will cancel this 5. So when you apply fifth root, that is your shift and your power sign, fifth root 1.444447268, we have 1.076358 equal to 1 plus g. Then from here now you proceed as well. Take away this one, bring this one to this side and collect like things. 1.076358 minus 1 equal to g. You are left, your g now, your g will be 0.07358, or You multiply it by 100 to convert it to percentage. So multiply this thing by 100. We have 7.635899 and the likes. So this is your G, what you are looking for. This is your G, what you are looking for. And then it's either you leave it here like this, or you multiply it by 100. Then percentage, the percentage, 7.63. So at this rate, the rent is, they are increasing the rent every 5 years at this rate. That's what the capitalization rate, the G, the growth. So this is the development of growth explicit model of investment valuation. That's what you are looking for. Now we have used method 1, right? Now let's try method 3 and see if we have the same answer. Okay, using the third method, which is the 3YP method. 1 plus G, which is your growth, what you are looking for,